Hi, this is Ed. I hope you all are doing well today. Today, I want to talk to you about the opening of portals and the possibility of the CERN Hadron Collider having a connection with the opening of portals. Now, CERN stands for the European Center for Nuclear Research, and its Hadron Collider is the world's largest. It is a particle accelerator. And improvements have been made since the 2012 run of the Hadron Collider. They ended up having to shut it down. And I don't think it ever got up to full speed, but they're planning on starting it again and getting it up to full speed. And the CERN director, he said that they are hoping, excuse me, I'm getting tongue-tied here, hoping to open up new windows, which to me could imply dimensional gateways. These are key words here, new windows. And also they are seeking to explore dark matter. Now, some have said they were supposedly starting it yesterday on the 13th, but I have not been able to confirm this. I heard another report say possibly next weekend, but the UK news source that I was looking at on Yahoo yesterday said that the first collisions are planned by May, or maybe so it's possibly going to be started up before then. I think they're going to start it up slowly at first and gradually work it up to full speed. And the machine collides protons or ions at energies approaching the speed of light. This is unheard of to have a machine of this type before. Very new technology. And reportedly, there was a large spiral in the sky over Australia when it was fired up in 2012. Now, why are they looking for dark matter? You know, only the ones who are behind this truly know, but it sounds suspicious to me, this looking for dark matter. Now, some have called this Hadron Collider the Doomsday Machine, and only time will tell if it is or isn't. However, I do believe, it can be used certainly for evil purposes. It is possible this machine uses Watcher technology. The Watchers came down. It talks about them in the book of Genesis. They came down and mated with the women of the earth and created giants. And if it doesn't use this technology, it could be used possibly to summon the Watchers, for they will return to the earth, especially during the tribulation period. Now, I want to read to you a little bit about how the Watchers taught them technology, back in the days of Genesis, in the days of Enoch. The book of Enoch, chapter 8, talks about this. And before you discount the book of Enoch, there is a quote from the book of Jude in the Bible, directly from the book of Enoch. And it was widely read by the early church. Chapter 8 of Enoch. And Azazel taught men to make swords and knives and shields and breastplates, and made known to them the metals of the earth, and the art of working them, and bracelets and ornaments, and the use of antimony, and the beautifying of eyelids, and all kinds of costly stones, and all coloring tinctures. And there arose much godlessness, and they committed fornication, and they were led astray, and became corrupt in their ways. Semjaza taught enchantments, which is witchcraft, and root cuttings, and armoros, the resolving of enchantments. Barakajal, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing some of these names right. They're a little bit different from our modern names. He taught astrology. Kokabel, the constellations. Ezekiel, the knowledge of the clouds. Arakiel, the signs of the earth. Shamsiel, the signs of the sun. And Sariel, the course of the moon. And as men perished, they cried, and their cry went up to heaven. So here it's mentioning the names of some of these watchers that came down to the earth, and they taught all sorts of things to the people on the earth that God never intended for them to know. And again, they're going to do the same thing, and likely they've already been here, and some may be here now, imparting technology already. So let's see where I was at here. Okay. Also, the director's comments about opening new windows may refer to what the Book of Enoch calls portals in the heavens. And now I want to read to you a little bit about that. And that's in Enoch chapter 76, and I'll be reading verses 1 through 4. And at the ends of the earth I saw 12 portals open to all the quarters of the heaven, from which the winds go forth and blow over the earth. 3 of them are open in the face, the east of the heavens, and 3 in the west, and 3 on the right, the south of the heaven, and 3 on the left, the north. And the 3 first are those of the east, and 3 are of the north, and 3 after those on the left of the south, and 3 of the west. Through 4 of these come winds of blessing and prosperity, and from 8 of those come hurtful winds. When they are sent, they bring destruction on all the earth, and on the water upon it, and on all who dwell thereon, and on everything which is in the water, and on the land. So here in the book of Enoch, it talks about 12 portals in the heavens surrounding the earth. And 4 of them are for good, blessing and prosperity, but 8 of them are for destruction. And again, it's possible that they are trying to open up one of these portals which brings forth destruction. I'm talking about those that have sinister purposes in mind. And, they're likely the ones behind this project anyway. So I found it very interesting, about these portals. So they do exist, and again, they're going to be open at some point, especially during the tribulation period. Now, again, they may be trying to open up a portal which could lead to fallen angels coming through one or more of these portals. Some have said that they may try to use it, talking about the Hadron Collider, to open up the bottomless pit in Revelation 9. However, the bottomless pit is opened up by what's referred to as a star, which likely is a fallen angel, or possibly Satan himself, because stars represent angels in general in the book of Revelation. The book of Revelation is symbolic in a lot of its passages. But this doesn't happen, this opening of the bottomless pit, until sometime during the 7-year tribulation period. It happens during the 5th trumpet judgment. And we'll take a quick look at that. And Revelation, I'm going to be reading from chapter 8, verse 13. That's the last verse in chapter 8. And then read through verse 3 in chapter 9. And I beheld and heard an angel flying through the midst of heaven, saying with a loud voice, Woe, woe, woe to the inhabitants of the earth, by reason of the other voices of the trumpet of the 3 angels which are yet to sound. And the 5th angel sounded, and I saw a star fall from heaven unto the earth, and to him was given the key of the bottomless pit. It says unto him, so it could not be referring to a star. It's got to be some being that it's talking about. And he opened the bottomless pit, And there arose smoke out of the pit, as the smoke of a great furnace, and the sun and the air were darkened by reason of the smoke of the pit. And there came out of the smoke locusts upon the earth, and unto them was given power, as the scorpions of the earth have power. And if you read further down, I'm not going to read it now for lack of time, but it talks about the description of these locusts. They're not ordinary locusts. They're some sort of demonic creatures that come out of the bottomless pit and come upon the earth during the tribulation period. Be a very terrible time for any who are living here on the earth during that time. So in summary, this Hadron Collider possibly could be used to open up a portal or portals, bringing forth evil on the earth, to summon the Watchers to return. And definitely at the sounding of the fifth trumpet, this will happen. Portals will be opened, and these locusts, or demon creatures, if you will come upon the earth. Now, this machine surely could be used for evil purposes. And after the Watchers return, it's going to really be bad. You know, when all the fallen angels are cast out for good the final time, with Satan cast down to the earth around the midpoint of the tribulation period, it's going to literally be all hell on earth. And Jesus himself said, as in the days of Noah, so shall it be when the Son of Man returns. And we are definitely seeing the signs of the days of Noah repeating itself. That's the topic for another video. But I don't want to get too much into that right now, other than the fact that we are living in very similar times to the days of Noah. It may not have reached its complete fulfillment yet, but if we're not there, we're very close to what was going on in the days of Noah. So hope you all have enjoyed this teaching today. Again, I'm not saying this is definitely what they're trying to do with this Hadron Collider, but it certainly could be. Whatever it is, it's not good, in my opinion. There is going to be evil coming upon the earth, and they may be using this machine to try to usher it in. So God bless you all. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep looking up.